No news has surprised the entertainment world more this week than the emergence of information that Jungkook himself has arranged and planned a trip to Japan with Taehyung. Not HYB, not management, not outsiders, but Jungkook directly. This fact sparked a huge stir among the ARMY and the global media, as it is rare, if not almost never, for an idol of Jungkook's stature to make personal travel plans to the professional scheduling stage. And what makes this news even more astonishing is the fact that the plan is not for the group, not for BTS official teamwork, but only for himself and Taehyung. Two members, two global icons, two figures who have long been a symbol of friendship, mystery, and irreplaceable chemistry. Internal airport sources reveal that the name listed as the organizer of the departure schedule was Jungkook, not HYB's manager or staff, as usual. Even airport transportation services and airlines are said to have received bookings on Jungkook's behalf directly. There are no signs of official management cars, no internal documentation cameras, no preparations for the large entourage that usually accompanies world-class idol activities. Everything feels personal, planned, and very closed. This left many wondering, what exactly was Jungkook preparing until he himself stepped in to design it all? What makes it all the more mysterious is that the departure time is very close to Taehyung's return with Jimin a few days ago. The public thought Taehyung would take a break or return to his already busy personal schedule. But as soon as rumors of Japanese plans surfaced, mainly due to Jungkook being the man behind List's schedule, the fandom atmosphere changed completely. ARMY does not see this as a chance trip. It's a plan prepared with detail, and Jungkook isn't the type to do something without a very meaningful reason. Some old soldiers recall a time when Jungkook once said in an interview that if he really cared about something or someone, he would intervene directly to arrange everything without handing it over to someone else. The phrase now resonates again, and many are beginning to ask, does this journey have that much emotional value? Or are they planning something so big that Jungkook doesn't want outsiders to know about it ahead of time? Speculation surged in all directions. Some say that this trip is related to a comeback in a secret duet project that has long been rumored by international music insiders. There's also the theory that they'll be meeting a Japanese producer for something completely new, perhaps a movie soundtrack or a collaboration with a Japanese jazz musician whose style aligns with Taehyung's musical preferences. Yet another theory highlights precisely their emotional connection. Public pressure, a major career situation, and their respective personal journeys may have prompted Jungkook to arrange this trip as a form of support for Taehyung. Fans know Jungkook as someone who will quietly do great things for the people he trusts and cares about the most. And the decision to parse all the details of the schedule by himself, without anyone's intervention, sounds like something Jungkook did from the heart, not just from the professional side. In addition, Korea media reports noted that Jungkook had suspended some brand endorsement activities just a few days before these rumors surfaced. If it is true that he adjusted the calendar to match when Taehyung was free, then the public logic increasingly leads to one big conclusion. This trip is not a coincidence and not a plan decided at the last minute. It's been thought out, scheduled, and thoughtfully orchestrated. And it was Jungkook who started it all. Fan sites and airport witnesses also began to notice the movement patterns of the two. Some accounts, known as unofficial schedule watchers, noted that even though Taehyung looked relaxed after returning from trip with Jimin, he was still seen keeping his phone as if he was following a special plan, not resting completely. Many suspected that he was coordinating directly with Jungkook about the details of the trip to Japan, as if everything had to go perfectly. The more small details are found, the more the fandom is convinced that this is not an ordinary vacation trip. The atmosphere of the internet is changing completely. Global media began to prepare. Hashtags related to the two had begun to lead to trending even before departure. And as always, the complete silence from HYB only reinforces the speculation. There were no clarifications, no denials, no confirmations, and it wasn't the first time when their silence signaled something big was approaching. Even more thrilling is the fact that Jungkook rarely arranges personal trips for himself, let alone for two. And if he does, it means that there's a goal that is too important to leave to others. Fans don't know if the purpose of this trip will be a new history of BTS, an in-depth moment of two best friends, a big project, a music recording, a business meeting, or something completely personal, but one thing is certain. The first steps have already been started by Jungkook himself. Now the world is just waiting for when they will actually be seen at the airport. When the departure door opens and they walk side by side, the moment is not just a photograph. It will be a symbol of the beginning of something, whether for the music industry, for BTS's history, or for a personal relationship that has always been predictable but never explainable. That if BTS's history teaches one thing, then here's the lesson. When surprises start small, the end result always explodes on an unimaginable scale. And this time, it all started with one small detail that sounded simple but shook the world. Jungkook putting together a trip to Japan with Taehyung with his own hands. The world is already preparing, but it may still not be ready for what will come next. And amid the furor, one additional piece of information began to grow from the aviation insider community. Jungkook's itinerary was apparently compiled with an unusual degree of precision, encompassing deliberately close-knit seating arrangements, departure lanes that minimize public attention, to time scheduling that cuts through international airport rush hours. All of those elements indicate that this journey must proceed without interruption, without diversion of focus, and without interference from any party. Even airport staff, who are usually used to handling large figures, admit to being amazed that the details provided are so specific, as if the compilers understood the rhythm of celebrity mobility down to the microscopic level. And the fact that it all comes from Jungkook himself, not management, give a strong idea of how important this trip is to him personally. Meanwhile, other rumors began to emerge from the environment of the Tokyo fashion industry. An international photographer shared a cryptic post with the caption, "Shooting with two global icons, but not in a business-as-usual format." The ARMY community, which is always moving fast, immediately linked the post to Taehyung and Jungkook's travel news. And because Taehyung is known as a global fashion icon and has shown an interest in artistic photography, there's been wild speculation that a large-scale visual project is in the works, one that may require such strong emotional chemistry between the two that only two people were chosen in the first place. That on the other hand, music theory does not subside either. International music watchers noted that Jungkook and Taehyung are in their most mature creative phases, each with unique yet complementary musical hues. Many believe they may be working on something that requires the presence of both exclusively. Duet recordings, live acoustic sessions, or even visual albums with emotional narratives that only two friends who have understood each other since adolescence can execute. And if it is so, then a trip to Japan is not just a job mission. It is a vision trip, a project that they have to build with their own hands without the influence of companies, without industry, without anyone. But there's another theory that's far more touching. That Jungkook saw something in Taehyung after his trip with Jimin, something that made him feel the need to give himself space to breathe, to heal, to feel free without the cameras and the pressures of the world. Many of the ARMY mentioned that Jungkook is the type who secretly takes care of the people he cares about. And sometimes he is the one who is best able to read Taehyung's needs when the world can't see them.